In this question, we have a 72.6 pound child, and they need the medicine Medrol at a dose of 1.5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. And the medicine bottle, it comes as a solution. There's another medicine question because these lend themselves well to calculation problems. And this stock solution is 20 with a dot milligrams per mil. 20 milligrams per mil of this drug. So in each milliliter of medicine in this bottle, there are 20 milligrams of Medrol. And I just want to draw your attention to this 20 with a dot. It means that the 0 is significant. The question says, what volume then do I need to take out of this in mils in order to deliver 1.5 milligrams for every kilogram of body weight? So it's not a single step calculation, but it is straightforward anyway. What kind of conversion factors do we have here, and what do we need? Well, this concentration is a conversion factor. What are my conversion factors? You don't have to write these out each time. Remember, this is a tutorial, and so just trying to reach everybody in all your possible questions. So some people might be wondering, again, what are the conversion factors here? And the one that is given in this question is 20 milligrams. I'm going to call this short form MED for this drug here. I'm just going to call it MED for short. So 20 milligrams of med, in the medicine per every milliliter of solution. So I'm calling this medicine the solution. Is there another conversion factor that we have here? Another rate? There is. The dose. We know that the 1.5 milligrams of med is required for every kilogram of body weight. Okay. And I know I have pounds here, and I don't see pounds anywhere else, so I think I'm going to need to look up the conversion factor for pounds to grams or grams to pounds. And I have found it. I see that there are 454 grams in a pound, and that's just a standard conversion. This, just to let you know, these are problem specific, but this one here would always be supplied, given to you somewhere as on a data sheet. So don't memorize all these conversions, but when you do it as an assignment, it's expected that you have resources and you can look things up. So just look it up if you need it. Don't figure that you don't need it because it's not actually explicitly given in the question, because at this level they expect you in an assignment to have your resources. Now in a test you don't, and it would be expected that something that you would normally look up, have access to, is given. Okay, so now the question becomes, where do you start? Where do you start? Where do you start this calculation? And so to help us arrive or answer that question, let's think about, before we do it in numbers and calculations, let's just talk about it in words. So I have a mass of this body mass that is requiring this particular dose, and I want to get to a volume of solution that contains that dose. So I'm going to start with the mass or body weight that's given, the body weight given, okay, of this child. And I want to find the corresponding volume of medicine needed, but I think that I'm going to convert from body weight to, so a mass of the body to a mass of Medrol that's required, and then I'll find the corresponding volume of solution that contains that. Okay? Because I have a body weight and it is given in pounds, LB is pounds, so I'll have to convert my pounds to kilograms at least. And the conversion factor that I'll use here has to have kilograms body weight and mass of medicine, and that's right there. So I'm going to use this thing to convert here, and that'll bring me to a mass of medicine, and then I want to find out what volume that mass of medicine is contained in. And so I want a conversion factor that has a mass of medicine and a volume of solution, which is right here, milligrams medicine, that's a mass of medicine and a volume of solution. So that's where I'm using all three. Okay, so let's get started. Then the mass, let's push this up. I have 72.6 pounds of body weight times, just want to get rid of pound and put in gram, and I know that there are 454 grams in a pound, but here I specifically want to get to a mass in kilograms because my conversion factor is in kilograms, and I know that there are 1,000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. Okay, so now I have my mass, my body mass, in kilograms, and now it can talk to the conversion factor that I have, which is, or can it, which is in milligrams. No, I'm not using this one yet, I'm using this one. Kilograms body weight to milligrams of medicine. So that's great. Kilograms body weight, I'll put that in, and milligrams of medicine. And let's fill in the numbers. I know that per every kilogram of body weight, you can look back up to the question and see, per every gram of body weight, 1.5 milligrams of Medrol is required. Terrific. So see what I've done so far? I've converted pounds to grams, and grams to kilograms, and kilograms, which was kilograms of body weight, to a corresponding milligrams of Medrol needed for that body weight. And now I want to know what volume is that contained in. So I want to convert from a milligrams of Medrol to a corresponding volume of medicine. And my conversion factor tells me that, well, first of all, before I fill it in, my units, I want to get rid of milligrams of Medrol and get to milliliters of solution. And my question tells me that there are 20 milligrams of Medrol per every milliliter of solution. So here we go. I can cancel pounds, grams, and kilograms, and that was all body weight. Okay, apples and apples. And then milligrams of Medrol to milligrams of Medrol canceled there, and I'm left with milliliters of solution. And so So in your calculator, you're multiplying 72.6 times 454 times 1.5 divided by 1000 divided by 20. And that comes out to a value of 2.47203. How many significant figures do you want to carry? I'm looking back. That's my limiter right there. This is 2 because of the dot. So my 2.47 on the calculator is equal to, you know what, I'm going to write it down so people are recognizing that we are converting. So the number on the calculator was this, milliliters of solution. But now I will fix that to the correct number of significant figures, round it to 5. That's my final answer. You can check it on the calculator to make sure that check your calculations to make sure they are correct. We have checked our units together, so we're confident that we've done the right process, and that is the answer.